Greetings from the Northwoods of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I'm Natasha, your plant-centered lifestyle guide, and you are tuned in to my weekly video where I provide inspiration and also practical information regarding the questions you send me about transitioning to a plant-centered lifestyle. And for those of you who are new and aren't sure what a plant-centered lifestyle is, I provide a great explanation at the end of this video that I think will help you to understand better where I'm coming from. Now, I also run a Facebook group called Plant-Centered Living, Simplify the Transition with Natasha Lance, and I moderate that group personally, so I will answer your questions as well as you can get support from others in the group who may be at the same point in their transition to a plant-centered lifestyle. So do check that out. Now, today's topic is eggs. Eggs are a hot topic, it seems, in the news media lately because many healthcare professionals are recommending that eggs are okay food to eat. And we are hearing and seeing lots of advertisements for the incredible edible egg because it's so wonderful. Well, you know, it's not as wonderful as the media might have you think. And very recently, there was a study that was published that likened eating one egg to smoking 5 cigarettes, that it would do equal damage to your body. Wow, that's a pretty shocking statistic. Eggs are not a health food, and there are several reasons for that. One, they contain tons of cholesterol, and our bodies as humans, we make all the cholesterol that we need. We do not need any additional cholesterol. 2, they contain lots of saturated fat. And we as humans have no need for additional saturated fat in our bodies as well. The third thing is that eggs don't contain any fiber. So what are these eggs really good for then? Well, they are the perfect food for growing baby chicks. When an egg is fertilized, it's going to turn into a chicken. And so what does that chicken eat as it's developing? It eats the yolk because the yolk is the perfect food for a baby chick. And really, that's what it should be used for. Eggs shouldn't be consumed by humans. Now, I didn't always feel that way. And in fact, I used to have my own chickens. And I thought, well, you know, there's no harm in having my own chickens and getting eggs from these chickens because they're going to live out their natural life on my farm. I'm certainly not going to take their life early. And they lay an egg anyway, so I might as well eat it. Well, I was wrong first because, you know, the health benefits weren't there. And second of all, so it's kind of a self-perpetuating cycle. If I let that chicken live out her normal life on my farm, chickens can live 13 or 14 years, but they may only lay eggs for 3 of those years. So I'm going to have to get new chickens, new laying hens to replace her, and then my flock is going to continue to grow and grow and grow. So that's not really sustainable over time. And that was the best case scenario with those chickens living with me at my farm where I was letting them live out their natural lives. But for most chickens, they live in a conventional factory farm setting. And what I mean by factory farm is hundreds of thousands of birds are crammed into long buildings where those chickens are kept perpetually in the dark. And here's something that many people don't know. Chickens go through a cycle where they molt. And what I mean by that is their bodies kind of power down. They start to lose their feathers, and it's their body's way of taking some downtime to recharge before they start another egg-laying cycle. Well, you can't have that happen in commercial production because those ladies are not producing eggs that are turning into money. So what they do is they remove food and sometimes water also. And what that does is it shocks the bird's system into starting the egg-laying process again. So you can only imagine that if the bird is not allowed to go through her natural cycle of building up those energy stores in order to continue producing, that her egg-laying life is going to be cut short significantly. And when that happens, then those birds are usually sent to be turned into soup or other poultry products. And so you're inadvertently or directly, depending on how you look at it, contributing to the death of those birds simply by eating an egg. Gosh, there's so much to think about when we think about food, and eggs are no exception. So I really, truly would encourage you to remove eggs from the menu at any of your meals. Again, we just don't need them, so they're not necessary. Hopefully, this has given you a different way to look at eggs and the consumption of eggs. But if you are still saying, I don't believe Natasha, that's okay. Because for me, what I'm trying to do is plant seeds in your mind that hopefully will grow and encourage you to go out and do your own research. And by doing your own research, then you're going to find that what I'm telling you is in fact the truth. So thanks so much for listening. Have a great week. I will see you soon. Take care.